QueenCityPodcastNetwork.com.
Yo, what's cracking, Panther Nation? This your boy Rashad. It's Dave in the building, and I will change his background. There we go. What's good, y'all? Rashad and Dave in the building. Didn't think we was gonna have Dave on time, but he here. So what's good, Dave? What's popping with you? How was your weekend?
Yeah, what's going? Weekend's pretty good, man. You know, baseball season. This is my final stretch until we go into the tourneys this weekend. Going to our first major of the season. We're gonna see how this goes. I anticipate it's gonna be ugly as all hell, but we're gonna see how it goes this weekend, man. But I'm leaving out for Chicago Thursday night. But yeah, man, pretty solid weekend overall. Can't complain too much. I almost was late because of baseball. But my kids' team, my son's squad is pretty good. They're undefeated, so no coaching.
So you, so you right there. You supporting this time. You know, you're not gonna go.
Well, I'm gonna miss the game this weekend, but it's all right.
Dave, come on, bro. What is you doing, man? I thought we went over this.
No. I'm not coaching. I'm not coaching. No, baseball got added, and I wasn't aware. The schedule's been changing like crazy too. I was gonna miss 2 games, but I'm gonna miss 1, so I can't complain too much.
Terrible. Great weekend for your boy, man. I was in Raleigh this weekend at a dance competition for my babies. Shout out to my babies. They did a great job this weekend. Dance, that was the last regional competition. And now we have national competition, Myrtle Beach, in July. So can't wait for that. And then dance season takes a break and starts right back up again. So shout out to my babies. Good stuff. Yeah, man. So good weekend for me. No complaints at all.
What's up?
Yeah, no complaints at all, man. This weekend don't have much going on either. It's gonna be a chill weekend. Chilling with the Dan's family. You know, got a couple birthdays to celebrate.
Oh yeah, man.
So, yeah, man. My wife's birthday coming up too. So yeah, man.
Sound like you about to spend a lot of money is what it sounds like to me.
All right, man, boss. I always spend a lot of money, bro. It's out there. It's always
see. Y'all be talking about me.
Nah, bro, because we about to spend a lot of money low key. We gonna get to that in a second. We're gonna get to that. We're about to get that in a second. We're about to get to that in a second. Hold that thought. But man, we only got 173 folk in this building.
Folks about to watch the Celtics beat up on Indiana, man.
I get it. Yeah, I get that. It's playoff time. I completely understand. But right now, you gotta lock in. It's a lot to talk about from a Panther standpoint. We got a lot to talk about. It's a lot to discuss. Absolutely. Now is not the time for us to take a break. This is the time for you to lock in. You got to tap in with PNP because it's a bunch of news to talk about. So we're gonna break everything down. A lot to talk about. It's the off season, but PNP never has an off season. So we're gonna rock with it. So Dave,
7 is the most hilarious thing I've seen so far in this chat, though,
bro.
Celtics in 5, guys. Celtics in 5.
Shout out to the Celtics, man. I love this year's playoffs because it's we got a new West Coast team coming through.
Anthony Edwards.
Problem.
We gotta look. The people need Anthony Edwards in the NBA Finals. I don't care what y'all. We got to have Anthony Edwards in the NBA Finals. I want to see Wolves Celtics here. We gotta see it. We must see it.
Wolves Celtics would be fire. Wolves Celtics would definitely be fire.
Because the thing is, if the Wolves pull it off, Anthony Edwards at that point is taking Jason Tatum's heart. Then there's going to have to be legitimate discussions about what they want to do with the team because he hasn't gotten paid yet. So it'll be interesting. I got the Wolves. Wolves will win that series in 6.
Yeah, I'm going. Actually, can't say I'm going for the Wolves. I got to go for my man Kyrie.
I know you do. Your Duke bias is clocking in.
Either way, I'm happy with this year. I can see any combination of these finals, and I'm happy.
I know folks have been comparing Anthony Edwards to Jordan. It's not that he's like Jordan from the standpoint as like the GOAT, but it's about how he approaches these games, bruh. He out here looking like playoff MJ the way he's been approaching these games. So I'm rooting for him.
Don't do that though, because he got a squad too. Because he didn't show up game 7.
He didn't show up, but he hit.
Squad roll for him.
Yeah, the squad bailed him out. It's about how he carries himself. Is a good way to say it, Alex. It's the way he carries himself.
I like it. I like it.
Yo, dog. Yo, his trash talk is epic, bro.
I'm excited. I'm just excited to see somebody else other than LeBron, Steph. I'm like, it's time to move.
The league needs it too.
I'm tired of seeing all them cats.
The league needs it, bro. The league needs it.
But All right, let's go ahead and get into this content, man. Again, remember, stay on the prowl, pursue your dreams, radiate positivity, overcome an obstacle. Dave, we got a financial obstacle to overcome when it comes to getting Germany.
We're beyond a financial obstacle, man.
But Dave, guess what? We got to work hard, and because we love what we do, we're gonna be out there.
Yeah. Well, no, we love what we do because we definitely already booked the flights. Not anticipating what the heck them prices were.
Facts.
They've been on the prowl. This is the problem with NFL right now. They over here on the prowl. Well, they need to be out here giving us some breaks.
Oh man, yo, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about that. But all right, again, stay on the prowl. Y'all know what time it is. Okay, Dave, Munich. We going.
We are going.
We are going.
Flights
but I gotta be transparent here. I gotta be transparent. The ticket prices to the game, it ain't no joke. It ain't no joke. And
I'll put it to y'all like that. I'll keep it simple. We ain't gotta go all the little stretching of this. I'll keep it simple. The ticket price is more than my flight and hotel accommodations combined. That's what it is.
Don't do that because that's because you got your hotel for free. So don't
even if I paid the regular price for that room, it's still more than it is. The ticket price is still more. I checked. I did the math. I found a room for $80 a night, bro. But I didn't use my points because the points were cheaper. But it was $80 a night.
80 a night. Where you at?
In the Roxy. No, I'm in the Roxy. I'm in a Marriott. I'm at a Marriott. I am in a Marriott brand.
Bro, fam, you in the Munich hood talking about $80 a night.
Yo, I ain't gonna kid you. I ain't gonna front though. I ain't gonna hold you. I definitely pulled up the Munich map to see where the heck I was at.
You did the street view?
Oh, yes, sir. I had to check. And this is a pretty commercial area. Pretty commercial area.
That don't mean nothing. You don't know the German streets like that.
I don't know, but the thing is, dog,
you better holler at the German. Hey, shout out to the German PNP listeners. Is Dave safe? That's what we need to know.
Hashtag is Dave safe.
Hashtag is Dave safe in the room he puts. Because $80 a night sound a little suspect.
No. I checked the area. I was like, all right, they got like spots. I got another hotel alternate. At that point, it's a little bit more. I think it's like $150 a night. But I mean, because some areas are reasonable and they're in a good spot, But I just need a bed. I don't need like this crazy stuff. Like it's like a boutique hotel. They tend to be cheaper. Hashtag is Dave safe. It's hilarious, yo.
Hey, we need our German folk to let us know in the comments, not in the chat.
Let me tell y'all what. I'll tell you what hotel it is. Hold on. Let me tell you what hotel it is. Because
shout out to Coach P because Coach P is in Germany. I can't confirm. Coach P is in Germany. So Coach P said you safe, Dave. You safe. Don't worry about it.
Is this the one?
They said Dave in the hostel, bro.
It's the Moxie Munich Messy. It's the Moxie Munich Messy.
Yeah, I'm not staying nowhere where it's messy, bro. I'm good.
No, well, it's MESSE. Cool. It's not messy like
cool.
messy.
I'm cool, bro. I'm
dying. It's a 4-star hotel.
Okay. You got it.
I think this is the right one. Is this the one?
See,
there's a restaurant La Zoo. Let me go to the site.
Yo, I'm not staying nowhere messy, bro. I'm straight.
Yo, man, this is yo. You're being insensitive. That ain't it. You're being insensitive, Mr. Beard. You're being insensitive.
A-Cash said PNP going international. Guten Tag. Shout out Dave. Shout out to everybody in Germany. Okay, so real quick, going to the original topic.
Yo, I'm dying at these comments, man.
Yeah, y'all are funny. All right, so just going back. I'm just being transparent because I know the people want to know. I'm talking about these ticket prices, and this is going through the On Location thing. So if you've never seen some of the On Location is a thing. They're partnered with the NFL. They put together travel packages and whatnot. So they got stuff for like the Super Bowl, London games, all this other stuff. They got all kind of stuff, and they have ticket only situations where you could buy the tickets by themselves. The ticket prices range from $1,595 on up to $1,745, and the seat ranges are in between that. So it's expensive. So we say all that to say Hey man, we straight, but bro, we might need a little boost. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We might need a little PNP stimulus to help us get out there because the flights ain't no joke. The hotels ain't no joke. You know what I mean? So it's expensive. It is very expensive. It is very, very expensive. And before I book through on location, I'm waiting for a call from the Panthers to see if I can get access to the regular ticket prices. Because if you're a Silver Club PSL owner, you can enter yourself into a chance to buy tickets at face value. That's what I'm waiting for.
But I'm wondering what face value is, right? Because them prices, bruh.
Yeah, but this is on location, so I'm sure they're putting a little bit of premium on their joints. I'm sure they're not. They're probably like 1,000, but they probably not that high.
Yeah, like I was thinking it was gonna probably be between 500 and 750. Like that's what I was prepared for. I was prepared for that range. And then when you text me that image, by the way, I never got an email talking about I can get my package. They took my money and not give me a chance to get the package.
Yeah.
So you know.
So I don't know. It's gonna be very, very interesting. My man said I got 5 on it. Hey, we might need more. Hey, if everybody put 5 on it, we might be straight. But it's expensive. It is expensive as hell. So we gonna get out there though. We gonna make it happen.
And if I can't get it, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna be clear when I say this. Y'all gonna laugh when I say it, but I do not care. If I get out there and I do not have a ticket, I have no problem finding a typical bar in Munich and chill with the locals and get bit.
I'm not flying all the way over there, sit in the bar, bro.
It's German beer, bro. German beer.
I'm cool on it. I'm not flying all the way over there to sit in the bar. I'm good.
Nosebleeds are $1,200 through Vivid Seats. They're more reasonable than Carolina.
Yeah. Yep. But anyway, that is the ticket prices.
Watch the game with Zavala is hilarious.
That's funny. Yo, nah, that's funny, but it ain't funny, bro. That is funny.
That is not right.
But anyway, that is the ticket prices. We're gonna get out there somehow, some way. We're gonna make it happen. But yeah, we're gonna get out there. We're gonna get out there for sure. All right, so let's keep it moving. All right, so shout out to my man. Shout out to my man Jordan Golson. Always keeps me locked in. He always keeps me locked in with the news. Sent me this right before the show started. And we got to talk about this. Dave, I don't know if you saw this yet, but according to Ari Meirov via the Washington Post and Jonathan Jones, there's a big change potentially coming to the way the NFL measures a first down. Okay. Here's the quote from the tweet. It says the NFL plans to trial an electronic system for measuring first downs during preseason games. If the trial is successful and receives approval, the tracking system will be fully implemented for the 2024 regular season. Wow. The traditional sticks and chains method would serve as a backup. Dave, what do you think about this?
I'm never mad at technology working, but I'm amazed of how fast they're willing to make this happen going into the season.
Yeah, not even like a full year trial. Like that's crazy.
They said, "Yo, we're gonna try this in the games that don't count, and then if it works good, we're gonna make it happen."
Nah,
so that means you're banking that you're gonna have, but that means you're gonna be banking that you're gonna have situations where you would normally you would bring the sticks out, then you
always have that, bro. You always gonna have a situation when you close to a first down, and you gotta make
it would be dope if they don't have to bring the sticks out at all. Like I want to see how vicious this thing is, because truth be told,
it'll speed up the game.
It'll speed up the game, and there won't be a debate of where the ball's supposed to be or where it should have been, so to speak. Because
I don't think that's going to be they're
not
going to debate
change.
whether. Yeah, you still have to have the human element to place the ball. That's not going to change, because you can't get in that pile and then dictate where the football was. There's a human element still in place. But the measurement of, hey, listen, you got so many inches until like that part.
But have you ever? You remember when you've seen a play where you felt like they got it, but then them chains came out and said, "No, the hell you don't." Sometimes I always be thinking, sometimes they be moving these chains, but now you ain't got to worry about that because it's gonna be all electronic. You ain't got to worry about it. Where the ball? But I agree, where the ball's the ball. So, but I think it's gonna speed the game up, which is much needed. I'll keep it a buck with you.
Agreed.
You know,
So ACAS,
when you with instant, this will eliminate instant replay too.
yeah.
Well, except for
Well,
if they do replays about places where to place the ball.
Yeah, I don't think that. Yeah, I don't think the ball placement will be impacted by this. This is just a measurement.
Yeah,
just a measurement. ACAS says, "You mean the refs won't use index cards to measure the first downs anymore?" Damn. LOL. Yeah. I remember the time they brought the index card to show. I remember that. Man. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to watch. And yeah, I'm excited for it. Anything to speed up the game, anything to take out the human eyeball of having to measure. I think it's dope. I can't wait to see it in action. Actually, in the preseason, it's gonna be dope.
I'm kind of fascinated by it. That's for sure. So it'll be interesting to see.
Yep. All right. Just want to throw that out there. Just see what y'all thought about that. Let's keep it moving. All right, Dave. We got to talk about this practice facility.
I heard about this. I saw this.
Because, yes, the Twitter streets was ablaze because renderings were released. And shout out to Vashti. Shout out to everybody that posted this because this is very interesting. We've all been wondering what in the world is going on with the practice facility. And is it going to be ready by training camp? And we got some of our answers, some of them we didn't. But here's where we are. Okay. The team shared mock-ups during Monday night's Charlotte City Council zoning meeting. Okay. This included the renderings of the field house, the outdoor fields, and a viewing deck. Listen to this. A viewing deck where fans can watch practice. Before the Panthers can proceed with the plans, the city council must approve their rezoning petition for the 12-acre plot of land on South Cedar Street. So to me, this says, because there's construction going on over there, but I don't think they've actually started building the facility yet. I don't know what the construction is. I don't know what they're doing on the field because you can't start until
you can start. You just can't do nothing with it, right? There's probably some things you could probably do, but you still got to get approval.
It says before the Panthers can proceed with the plans, city council must approve their rezoning petition for the 12-acre lot. So they can do whatever they want. They're gonna have to deal with the fines that come along with it if they don't get approved or whatever. I don't know if that's going to happen, but anyway, the documents show that city staff recommends the city council approve the request, acknowledging that, quote, sporting facilities and entertainment developments more broadly prompts unique zoning scenarios that may challenge typical regulations requiring innovative solutions to contend with our ordinance standards. A whole bunch of blah, 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 blah. Aside from the training purposes benefiting the team, the rezoning petition also purposes indoor and outdoor seating for events and performances in the facility, mobile food and retail usage, and periodic outdoor markets. Interesting. So Tepper's bringing us more music. That's what I heard from that. We'll get more music.
That's always been his goal. Yeah, bring music back to Charlotte.
More music out the deal. That you're gonna probably be able to do some stuff with that location. And that's pretty cool. Pretty interesting stuff. So here's some more pictures of it. This is the indoor facility, the field house portion of it.
That's pretty vicious, yo.
It's pretty dope.
So then when the weather's bad, they could just practice inside.
Yeah, they had the bubble, tore the bubble down, put this up. This is good. This looks real dope. And here's one more of the fan deck. I think they're kind of taking a play from the Charlotte Hornets situation where they have the flight deck, kind of similar. But yeah, you can see, I know if you zoom in over here, you can see folks, it looks like guys standing out here with jerseys. They're kind of trying to mock that up. That's where that's probably
the VIP right there.
Maybe, I don't know, but that brings up a great point, Dave. Brings up a very valid point. How are they going to treat? No, that's what I'm saying. No, it's not going to be over. I think how are they going to treat entrance into this facility, right? I don't think this is going to be a, hey, everybody pull up for free type deal anymore. I think dudes is about to get taxed, or you got to get a PSL or be a PSL perk and all that other stuff. I don't think they're just gonna let folk walk up in here for free, bro.
I think during training camp. I think during training camp they might.
I doubt it. I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it.
That would break. And the thing, let me be clear. Training camp being free isn't just a Panthers thing. Like, I went to the Patriots training camp. It was you just walk in, no questions asked. So it's not just a Panthers thing. So I could see them maybe doing something for other events. I don't think they're going to start charging.
I definitely.
It's not if they're trying to get Charlotte to do it.
They already trial run charging folks with the ticketing system. They that was one foot in the door, making folk get free tickets on the app. That was, bro. Somebody
I think that's more about capacity, though, dude. I don't think that's more. I don't think that's about.
We've been in existence for 30 years now. We've got 29 years worth of information of how many people show up to training camp, and your product has been terrible.
You think
so? We know how many people come to training camp, bro.
If they start charging for training camp, I ain't gonna probably be as interested in going.
Bro,
I'll keep it a buck with you.
Does this look like this can hold? Honestly, bro, how many people you think this is holding?
But do you think that this is their practice field facility? Do you think this is the same place they're gonna do training camp?
Yeah. They said that.
Or they're just trying to make it super limited.
Which is my point. Which they're gonna start charging people.
Yo, Marcus.
This is my gut. Again, I'm just spitballing here. I don't have any information. I'm just guessing what I would do. Look, bro, this looks like an exclusive ticket, bro. This is not, bro. You can't. How many people are you gonna fit in this little fan deck area? How many people you think that holds? A few thousand?
Yeah, it gotta be at least a couple thousand. It has to be,
bro. We have more than a few thousand coming to training camp.
I think they're trying. Oh man, that would.
And Dave, I add on top of that, bro. Training camp is in Spartanburg. What if training camp comes to Charlotte?
I think they said this year was But this is the last. Yeah, well, this year they're gonna do it in Charlotte, right? Or this year?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's my point. You know how many more people are pulling up to training camp? Having it in Spartanburg limited the crowd. Bro, people wasn't driving out there.
Spartanburg ain't that far.
Bro, people was not driving to Spartanburg and sitting out there. I'm telling you that if you have this training camp in Charlotte, you're gonna double the amount of people that come. Easily.
Yeah. It's easier to get to Charlotte than Spartanburg too. Like I can get a straight flight to Charlotte. They're not cheap, but I can get a non-stop flight to Charlotte. I can't do that to Spartanburg. Yeah, this is gonna be more of a wait and see. I wasn't gonna go anyway this year because of Vegas and everything else that's going on. But yeah, this is gonna be interesting to see.
It's gonna be very interesting. I hope they keep it free, but y'all better prepare yourselves with because I do see, if you look in this little corner here, it looks like there is some bleachers here. Maybe there is some bleachers.
There might be some space.
Maybe. I hope so. But even then, I don't see them being able to fit more than a couple thousand.
But I do agree that it will be less people going to these things now because of the fact that I don't think the capacity is going to be there based on what they're rendering. Because the thing is, remember at training camp, you had the grass, you had all that grass space.
Exactly. Yeah. That's my point. But it's going to be a more first of all, people are going to want to come see this attraction. So everybody's going to want to go out there and see and sit in the flight deck. People are going to want to go out there. So you're going to have a demand to get out there. My question is, how many people, and maybe I got to look at the zoning, because the information is probably public record. I could probably go out there and look at it and look at the zoning stuff to see what the capacity limits are going to be. But that's my question. How many people can this thing hold? Are you going to end up charging? And again, maybe it's $5, maybe it's not a lot, but I think any type of charging is going to limit the amount of people that show up to this thing, right? And I think that's you can't fit the amount of people that just doesn't. I think it's going to be limited by either PSL ownership. It's going to be a PSL perk, or it's going to be like like an exclusive drawing or something. It won't be open to the public. Like I don't think it's going to be like that. It'd be open to the public, but not for free. Just my gut, but it's dope and I like it.
It looks dope. I just hope they don't charge, man. I think the bigger fear is if they do make it like a PSL thing. You ain't got nothing to worry about, Shy, but I'm thinking about like folks who like, even the folks who go to Spartanburg, they probably wouldn't mind coming to Charlotte if they don't already live in Charlotte, and they look forward to going to this because maybe there's some folks who can't necessarily afford to go to a game, but this is it for them. So that would be rough.
It would be
that would be rough.
Valid point.
That'll be
a lot
rough.
of people in Spartanburg don't go up to Charlotte. This be their only opportunity to see the Panthers, and that and then charging for it. I don't know, bro.
Losing team, man. Like I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I think it would be in poor taste if Tepper decides to charge the first year. Not while the team's this bad, bro. You can't,
bro.
You can't.
They raised ticket prices, bro.
I know they did, but you
think optics is a thing that they care about, bro? They've proven to you that they don't care about optics. They don't care. And look, I like it, bro. I'm not gonna hate. I'm not hating on it.
Let me tell you something, bro. They ain't letting the camera through this thing. I'm gonna tell you that now.
Of course, bro. We already know that. I mean, you could take your phone in there. They can't stop you from taking your phone, but I'm sure there will be enhanced measures to make sure people ain't recording. Trust me, I already know. But anyway, listen. So let me say this, bro. I'm not hating. I love this facility.
It's set up pretty nice, but
no hate. And listen, from a business perspective, I can't say that I hate them charging either. I can't hate on it. You got to pay for this stuff. You got to pay for this facility.
Not when they're bad, bro.
Bro,
the first year.
You keep saying that like it's limits to what they care. Bro, they just raised ticket prices.
No, but I'm talking about, dog. I'm talking about the fact that this ain't something that cost anything. That's my point. I understand they raised ticket prices. The whole league did. Shoot, you saw what the ticket prices cost to go to Germany. So I get it. But my point is, you ain't been charging at this point. This is a bad time to try to charge now. They're probably gonna end up charging. I'm just throwing it out there.
I'm just saying. I hope. Again, I want to be positive about it. I do love this, and I didn't mean to turn this into a what we should do thing. Whatever they decide to do, guess what? Rashad gonna be out there.
So I got a question.
I'm gonna be out there.
I got a question for you. When's he gonna change the name?
The Panthers?
Mm-hmm.
Never.
No, I mean like when is he? Because the thing is now, like for some folks,
let me
finish. It's the Carolina Panthers. Now the one thing that the other state that South Carolina had is now gone.
Bro, FanFest is in South Carolina.
Oh, they're moving FanFest to South Carolina?
Yes.
Okay. Where the Columbia or Clemson?
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be it's in Columbia.
So it's gonna be at Bryce.
Not pretty sure. I know it's in Columbia. I just don't know where in Columbia. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be.
It's probably got to be at William Bryce if that's the case. But okay.
Yeah.
That'll be good. That'll be interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean he did give y'all he gave y'all FanFest. Okay. So but Dave, I think Dave, you bring up a great point though. Because I firmly don't believe that this is going to be ready in 2 months.
I don't think it is either.
It's June.
Well, no, I see if they get approved, they'll get it done in 2 months.
The whole
Tepper will get it done.
2 months. I highly doubt it.
You know why? You know why I know Tepper can get it done? He's a billionaire, bro. This ain't regular procurement for him.
Just like he got the Rock Hill facility done too, right?
Well, that was different. There was money involved and things weren't getting done. That's different. This is Charlotte, bro. And then politicians down in Rock Hill thought that Tepper was one of them. And they learned real fast that he was not. And he walked out of there. So Nah, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. I think if the city approves it though, he'll get it done. Now, if the
I
city
don't think,
delays and not approve it, then that'll probably be the likelihood why it won't get done than anything else.
bro. I don't think there's any way that they get this done in 2. I would be very surprised
He'll
unless
get
they've already
enough done to
started.
do training camp.
Unless they've already started.
So we'll see.
So
We'll see.
all right, that interesting stuff. I think it's gonna be dope. Cannot wait to see it. This is the renderings of fire. It looks fantastic. It looks like the Panthers have elevated. Right, we've got a nice facility. This looks dope. So congratulations if we can get it done. I'm looking forward to getting out there, charging or not. And again, I want to be clear: we don't know that the Panthers are going to charge.
Idea.
We're just guessing, just based off the limited capacity, and we don't know how many people this thing could truly hold. We have no clue, no idea. So it's all speculation. We'll try to be positive about it. Hopefully, everything is free and they let as many people in as possible. But I think that there will be capacity limits, and I don't think everybody will have the opportunity to just pull up like they did in Spartanburg. That's just my gut. But anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yep.
And we'll make sure you all are in the know as soon as we know something. All right, let's move on, Dave. We signed somebody. Very interesting. We signed Junior Aho. Junior Aho. I don't know how you say it. But this young man.
You should learn how to say it because that sounded really bad. That last name sounded really, really bad.
Okay, Dave, how would you say
I have no idea. I didn't realize we signed the guy. I'm keeping it buck with you. Had no idea we signed the guy.
A-H-O, Dave. You pronounce it.
Aho. That's worse than what I said. All right,
exactly.
All right,
exactly. That's
just
worse
call
than
him.
what
Just
I
call
said,
him
bro.
Junior. Let's just call him Junior.
That's worse than what I said. But anyway, shout out to Junior. We signed him via the NFL International Player Pathway Program. Yeah. So he's got a French background. Just keep in mind here, he was undrafted through the Minnesota Vikings 2022. He was waived during the summer and then brought back as a member of the practice squad in 2023 campaign. 6'4", 260 pounds. He is not going to count toward the 90-man roster as we get an exemption. There is an exemption for that. So we have 89 folks on our roster at the moment. Still got that one spot available. We still got one spot available. Okay, but shout out to Junior.
I can't even try to use like a French accent. I will screw that up too. I'm not. I'm crying. Shout out to Junior, man. Shout out to Junior. Dog, I pulled a Charles Barkley with that pronunciation, but it's okay. Shout out to Junior.
No, he's a nose tackle. The nose tackle, by the way, for those that are wondering what position he plays. A need could make the squad. So somebody give me the pronunciation in the chat.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. I've already lost.
Somebody said Junior A-hole. Come on, man.
No, that's what it sounded like, man, when I let it out.
So real quick, the International Player Pathway Program. You remember F.A. Obata, who we signed via that program a few years back.
Aho.
Okay, Aho. Okay, we'll roll with that. Junior Aho. That's what I said, ain't it? Ain't that how I said it the first time? I was closer than you were.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not doubting that. No, look. As soon as I started trying to read, I knew it was over.
Alice said no, that ain't how I said it. But anyway, F.A. Obata, if you can recall F.A. Obata from back in the day, I
remember F.A. Obata. He was on the team for a little bit too. He was on Washington for a bit.
He's still on the team.
He's still on the team. Okay.
Yeah. 32 years old, is getting up there in age, but he's still on the team. So that's dope. My man said, "Hey yo, Junior Ayo." I like that.
That's safer.
They said, nah, Shy, you said a-hole. That's what I said. A-hole, a-hole, tomato. Same thing.
Nah, dog.
Same thing, bro.
Sometimes you can't tomato out of your way this one.
Bro, it's the same thing. But shout out to Junior. That's Junior pause, they say. Shout out to Junior, man. Again, on the squad. So Dave, would it be appropriate, Dave, for us to bring out the dog masks, i.e. Philadelphia Eagles. You know why, Dave?
Why,
You want to
sir?
know why? We
Why?
are underdogs in every single game, favored in not one game. So my question to y'all, are y'all trying to bring out the dog mask? Do y'all want to start something? Are we swagger jacking?
I don't care.
If we brought out the dog masks,
People steal from us all the time. It'd be all right.
bro, we not favorite in one game, B. Not one.
I'm not shocked by that, by the way. Like, I completely understand why we're not favored in any
Thundercats.
games.
Not the Thundercats, the Undercats.
We undercats. That's
Undercats.
hilarious.
Oh, that's what we rolling with.
Undercats.
That's what we rolling with. Undercat. I like that. I'm rolling. Undercats.
It's funny, man. We're sponsored by.
Shirt.
Let's remind. I gotta sign that contract. We're sponsored by Underdog Fantasy, and we out here with the underdogs.
Hey, yo, Undercats is fire. That's what I'm rolling with. Undercats. I'm about to get a cat helmet. Not one game, y'all. Not one game. Zero. Not one game. So we are. It's not just us. Let me be clear. It's not just us. Patriots are also at the bottom of the NFL this season. Patriots and Panthers at the bottom. Underdogs every game. All 17 games. Patriots are underdogs by as much as 11.5 points. And that's their road game against the 49ers. The closest they come to even it's 2-point underdogs. And that's against the Colts at home. We a little bit better than that. We got a little bit more respect on our name. And we got the Chiefs. That's our biggest that's our 7-point underdogs. And then we got the Eagles 7-point underdogs. And then we got 1-point underdogs in 3 different games at home against the Saints, Cardinals, and Giants.
For those who don't understand how Vegas does the lines, typically the home team gets 3 points. So for us to be underdogs at the home team tells me that they even with the 3 points were still a dogs. They had us at least as 4-point dogs. Because you get 3 points. You start with 3 points plus 3. So we gave all that up to still be underdogs. So yeah, just an FYI.
Hey, somebody make this for us. Somebody make this for us. Thundercats logo, processed blue background with Undercats. Fire. Somebody make this. I know some of y'all is nice with the Photoshop. Somebody hook this up. Undercats, fire. Fire. That's fire. But yeah, not looking good for the Panthers. Terrible. Underdogs in every single game. Somebody gonna make you. I mean, you can make some money here, right? We're not gonna go 0-17. Better find you some winnable games and put some money up. Put some money up. All right, any more thoughts, Dave, on being underdogs?
I'm trying to remember what wasn't the over under 4.5 games, something like that for the whole season.
I think it's 5.5.
It's 5.5 now. It went up.
It went up. Yeah, I think it went up one game.
Yeah, so do the over on that. Just play it safe. If you feel like we're gonna win more than 5 games, instead of messing around with the lines, just put all the money you would have put per week on the lines. Just hit it towards the over under for the game total. That's what I would do at least.
Yeah. But underdogs, man, are Undercats. That's what we are. Undercats. All right, so let's move. Wow. Let's move on. Patreon.com/PanthersNationPC. Come through. Sign up, man. We appreciate the shots of the MVPs. It's almost time. In a few months, or I would say in a few weeks or so, we're gonna start giving away our game tickets. Right? If you don't know, if you're new here, Rashad is owner of 2 PSL seats in the Silver Club. Okay. And what I do is I give back to the people. I give back to those that invest into this channel. So I do a giveaway for all of our home games. I give away one of the seats so you can sit and watch the game right beside your boy. It's fantastic. Shout out to those that have had the opportunity to sit with me and watch a game. It's fire. We be drinking. It's dope. We be having a blast. So pull up, become an MVP member, patreon.com/PantherNationPC. Yeah. Chiefs, yeah, the Chiefs tickets, all of them joints gonna be on the table. So it's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire. So sign up, patreon.com/PantherNationPC. All right. Again, shout out to our franchise folks as well. Again, if you are a franchise or MVP, you will get access to early access to our content. If we got some exclusive content coming up, you get super early access to that. Shout out to everybody who's watched the Jalen Coker interview. It's now public, right? So you can go watch that. But they have been sitting on that for like 2 weeks, a month almost, right? So you get access to all of our content very, very early. Shout out to our free agents as well. We appreciate all your support. Everything matters. We greatly appreciate it. All right, Underdog Fantasy. You got it, Dave.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Underdog Fantasy, man. If you go to www.underdogfantasy.com, sign up, use the promo code PNP. It really helps out the channel. One thing I will say right now, you got the Eastern Conference Finals going on, the Western Conference Finals going on. You could do some over higher and lowers for them, for the players. Like I did a couple for Jason Tatum and Halliburton earlier today. I did 4, so that means I have a chance to win 10 times my money. If I can get all 4 right, I can win 10 times my money. Not too many opportunities to do that, so go to underdogfantasy.com and once again use the promo code PNP.
Shout out to Underdog, man. Underdog is dope. Let's keep it moving. Real quick, Dave. I want to start a new segment on this here show because we are celebrating 30 years of existence. So I want to, over the coming weeks, Dave, I want to put together, and every week I want to talk about some of the greatest moments in Carolina Panther history, right? Whether it's a game, whether it's a moment, whether it's just a person, we want to highlight somebody. 30 years of existence, super dope. I want to highlight it. Okay, so I brought this picture just to remind everybody. This is what Uptown looked like before the Carolina Panthers were in existence. Okay, so shout out to the big cat, Jared Richardson, brought the Carolina Panthers to Charlotte and to the Carolinas. This is a super dope picture that I found. And yeah, it's fire. So again, bring up some of those moments. Bring up some of your favorite things, your favorite Carolina Panther moments. Not the easy stuff like X Clown. We love X Clown, fire. But that's an easy win. That's an easy one. Everybody knows about that. Let's look for more of the underrated moments in Carolina Panther history. But yeah, man, so dope, man. Anyway, yeah, that is crazy. 30 seasons and no primetime game. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Huh. It is crazy. When you go 2-15, that's what happened. It ain't the first time this happened in our franchise history either, guys. This happened 2 other times.
It is our 30 season though. Come on, Dave.
I get it.
You would get one.
I get it.
You'll slide one to your boys.
Nah, bro. It ain't 25. It ain't 50. You ain't getting that. The reason why they sent the Giants out to Munich because it was their 100th. I don't know if that's a good reward, but I'll keep that to myself. Not because I don't think they deserve a game, but I think, if that was, luckily it was in the Giants home game that they lost. But
yeah, man. So bring up again some of your favorite Panther memories. Tag me on Twitter if you want to highlight those. Whether, like I said, whether it's a play, a game, a moment, a player, just anything y'all want to talk about. Every week for this entire year, we will talk about a moment throughout the season. So it's super dope. Celebrate 30 years. It's fire. All right. So Dave, that's gonna end this part. We're gonna talk about some of the storylines for OTAs. Let me switch my views real quick. Because it's still, like I said, it's a lot to talk about. A lot to talk about right now. Let me change his background.
That's kind of wild, man. That 30 years, bro. It's kind of wild when you sit and think about it.
30 years. 30 years for sure. It's dope. All right, Dave. We got some OTA things to talk about. And the first one, Dave, where in the world is Eddie Pinheiro? We have not seen him. We have not seen him all off season. I haven't seen him anywhere. He's not reported to camp. This is all voluntary stuff. But Dave, you want to know
But
what
they
it
haven't
is?
talked to him. They asked about him. They said they haven't talked to him. Bruh. I think they're moving on.
But you
Just
want
a
to know
hunch.
you want to know what the word on the street is?
What's the word on the street?
The word on the street is that he wants a new contract, Dave.
Oh, he ain't getting it.
He wants a new contract. You remember, he signed through this year, but he's on the final year of his 2-year contract. He started again, signed this contract in 2023. He's now looking for that raise. He wants more money, more than the 2.5, more dinero for Pinero. He wants to be paid. Okay. He's ranked 21st amongst kickers.
He's not getting paid then. That's very replaceable.
21st amongst kickers, Dave.
He's
There's
done.
a couple other folks. Dave, I just want you to let's put this in perspective. There's other folks skipping training camp too, right? Or mini camps and OTAs and whatnot. Some guys like some really good players, guys like Justin Jefferson. He ain't showing up to his joint.
But that's different.
Brandon Ayuk, they ain't showing up. Cam Hayward, they ain't showing up. CeeDee Lamb, he's skipping that joint. T. Higgins. And then you got Eddie P.
Yeah, we got Eddie P. You want to talk about a man that ain't reading the room. I understand when to get paid, bro, but this ain't it. They already got your replacement, bro. He's out here kicking things on the field. He's doing kicks right now so everybody can do their special teams work. They will roll with my man. His name is Harrison, I remember correctly, right? The thicker kicker, what his name is? The thick.
Get it out, Dave. Pause.
Is it the thick kicker? What do they call the name? What is his name?
Dave, you know what it is. You know what it is.
I'm trying. No, I'm dead. I'm not sure. Like,
say his name.
Was it the thick kicker, right? The thicker kicker. The thicker kicker, like whatever his name is. Look, bro, like he's gonna take the job. Dave. The thicker kicker, but he's gonna take the job. It's done. Pinero's done. He's gonna get released. What's the cap application for release him? Don't tell me 0. If it's 0, he done, bro.
I don't know. Hold it down real quick and I can look it up.
All right, but nah, man, you can't look, man. If his name is the thicker kicker gonna get the job. Like, the thicker kicker just gonna get the job, bro. That's just gonna be what it is. That's just gonna be what it is. Like, you can't, dog. You're a kicker, bro, and you ain't even in the upper echelon of the kickers in the National Football League. You ain't got that type of leverage, bro. You ain't got that type of leverage. You think you out here? You think you out here in the tears of Brian Burns, and the reality is you in the tears of what's my man that got drafted from the Bucks? Robert, what's his name? Roberto, what's his name? But I'm just saying, man, we already got your replacement, bro. It's over. Unless your child tells me that your contract is fully guaranteed.
We do save a little bit, though. I ain't gonna hold you. We
he
save
done.
A little bit.
He done, bro.
Yeah, it saved about 1.8.
Oh yeah, he gone. Oh, he gone. Oh, he out of here, bro. He done. So you won when you said 1 point, because I know you weren't talking about $1,800. Oh, he done. He done so. He done.
So they keep asking Canellis about it because you brought it up earlier. They keep asking Canellis about it, and Canellis said, "quote," he says, "quote this: We're just focusing on the guys we have." He says, "I'm glad we have Harrison Mevis here so that we can actually go through our field goal block period. We're just focusing on the guys that are here, and I'm sure Eddie's got a plan for this whole thing." Dave?
It's hard to be a dog when you ain't here. I'm just saying, you can't have the dog in you if you ain't showed up to the porch.
So I look at this twofold. I think that, number one, this is a good opportunity for Dan Morgan, and I know it's a kicker. But it's a good opportunity for Dan Morgan and the head coach to say, all right, if this is how y'all gonna handle these holdouts, bro, we're gonna keep this thing moving. And I know it's a kicker. I get it. Trust me, I get it. I understand it.
And it's a kicker that you can get at $1.8 million in cap savings.
Also, I'll say this. I think that Eddie is playing a dangerous game because you just got a guy in here, an analytics guy in here that absolutely despises kickers and will advise this team to go for it every opportunity they get. Analytics matters, and if Canellis is going to rely on the analytics, that my man Eager, go listen to some of his interviews, bro.
And you know what the other thing
with these kickers,
can we have another discussion that we don't talk about? Like we haven't talked about the special rule change rules enough, and there's a level of accuracy that has to be had even in the kickoffs now. If you're trying to pin somebody back, like you can't just kick the ball out to the end zone anymore. You get a bigger penalty about where the ball gets placed. So, Eddie, you have no leverage, bro. Like, if Harrison is sitting here learning all this stuff and you sitting here chilling, holding out, bruh, they're going to cut you. You about to get cut. You about to get axed. Because the kickoff rules are different now. Like back then, it was cool. Like now, kickers got to be a little bit more accurate with it. Back then, you just kick that joint through the end zone. That doesn't, from a field position standpoint, but what this team wants to do, they want to pin guys back. So there's a level of accuracy that's going to be needed here. And you might be able to do it, but we don't know. But you out here holding out. We won't know. But we'll see. The thicker kicker about to take that man's job. That man about to lose to the thicker kicker. Can you imagine?
Hey, man, you got to put some respect on the thicker kicker, bro. That he's got a leg. Pause.
Oh, I mean, dog, with a nickname like that, you better. Oh, yeah, the kicking game has changed, bro. The kicking game has changed. It's changed.
My man said BBL kicker.
Oh.
Shout out to QJ. Come on, bro. The BBL kicker.
Listen, man. BBL.
I said pause. Bro, I said pause.
BBL. Oh, fun fact. The guy that did the original version that was sampled, he's a Sigma. He frat. He blue. All right, moving on.
Shout out to Eddie P, man. You got to make a decision. Make a decision,
bro. What decision? Rashad. They ain't not the decision's done. He already made his decision. The decision.
You better report.
He's replaced. As soon as you said $1.8 million in cap saving, he's done. Unless the thicker kicker ain't that thick in the accuracy, it's over. Pause. Mad pauses.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on from all the talk of the thicker kicker and all that and whatnot, we'll talk about Bryce Young. Bryce Young's progress, Dave. It's good to hear Bryce talk. One thing I noticed about Bryce Young's in his press conferences, bro, is this man really does not want to talk about last year. Like he has been media trained to say, "Hey, look, man, it's all good, man. We moving on. We talking about this year. I don't want to talk about last year." So I give him a lot of kudos for that. But there's one thing I want to point out that he said this multiple times, and Canellis has said it too. But I think this is important because this is kind of how I learn too, and how if I'm learning something, I would want to be like coached this way, right? And I think the biggest thing that I'm hearing from Bryce and the biggest difference between this coaching staff and the prior coaching staff is that they're not just telling Bryce, "Hey, yo, nah, that was wrong. That was wrong. Don't do it. Don't do it that way. Do it this way." He's getting a why behind why this is not right. Like, hey, this is why you shouldn't do it this way. This is why it's not right. And this is why you should do it the opposite way. Like, he's being coached properly. And I feel like if it's me, and that's how I learned, you got to give me my why, bro. Like, don't just tell me not to do something. Tell me why I can't do it. And so I think, and I know it sounds like Oh, Shy, it's just he's just saying.
This
To
ain't just
me, I think that
semantics, bro.
matters. I think it matters, and I think the detail that this coaching staff is bringing, and again, we don't know because we haven't seen anything yet. But I got a good I hate saying this, but I got a good feeling about the progress that Bryce Young is going to make this year. Like I feel like he's getting the proper coaching, and I think I hope he's getting the proper coaching, and I hope it translates. I hope it translates to the field, man. Because like I got a good feeling about it. That's all I can say. I had a good feeling, man.
He doesn't say as much either. He still says it a lot, but not nearly as much as he did last year.
I noticed that too. That he's cognizant of saying that, because he started out not saying it at all. And then, like, once he got comfortable with the situation, like, he started saying it again.
I think he sometimes says it when he's nervous, when he's got to answer a question. Because I know when Vashti asked him about the Week 5 thing with Chicago,
yeah,
that started making that appearance. And look, man, there's nothing wrong with that, man. Everybody's got a trigger when they're nervous, man. Everybody got something they do when they're nervous. It is what it is.
Yeah, shout out to Vashti for asking that question because everybody wanted to know too. Everybody was talking about the Week 5.
He talking about he didn't know he shook his head, which was very fascinating. But yeah,
he knew. But yeah, Bryce. I mean, look, he looks. Everybody, you see the picture on the thumbnail of this video. Like, he's got the guns out. He's getting bigger. Pause. Yeah, I mean, so like these are all good things. They're saying his passes have more zip on them. All good stuff. All good stuff. So I'm happy that Bryce feels like he's in a better situation, and I'm excited to see it. I need to see it on the field, right? I need to see it against live fire. I want to see it at training camp. Hopefully it all translates. That's all I can say. But anyway, any more thoughts on Bryce Young and his progress, Dave?
I mean, I found it fascinating about how you talked about the accuracy, about how the accuracy was good. So I'm happy that we're seeing that aspect and saying that now they can just work on his footwork. That was a big quote that I caught from Canales, so I love it. So now look, man, we got Bryce here. Bryce gonna be here for a couple of years. As much as folks don't want to accept it, he's gonna be here for a bit. Like, we're not gonna it's got to get ugly before we decide that we're gonna move on from him. So he's gonna get every opportunity to succeed. Canales wouldn't have taken this job if he didn't want to work with Bryce.
Yeah. So Dave, you got a great point. He did talk about footwork. He talked about the new concepts, the new reads. Highlighting the transition between the new philosophies and the energy, right? Because Canales is bringing a new energy. Frank Reich is older guy. Like, I don't think he had the energy that Canales is
because he didn't know how to keep it 100.
Maybe that's true.
That's how they say it, right? That's how the young folks say it, right?
That is funny. He did. I remember that, Dave. You're absolutely right. Yeah. He also talked about like Canales' coaching style. He's like, he appreciates the consistent and calming presence of the coaches. Consistent and calming presence. Words matter. Words matter, folks. The emphasis on teaching and constructive feedback. So again, I kind of talked about that. Attention to detail, something else that he talked about. Small details with the coaches, stopping the practice to correct and reiterate techniques, emphasizing the importance of building good habits early. So that's certain things that Bryce is going through. Minor footwork tweaks rather than major overhaul. So they're not trying to recreate the wheel with this footwork, just doing minor tweaks with it. A lot more focus on mechanics with clear reasoning and consistency in the coach. And again, you're starting to see that more. Talked a little bit about our next topic, which is the tight end room, Dave. He talked about the tight end room. Pause. He says he notices the improvement in the connection with the tight ends due to more reps and conversations, praising their work ethic and dedication. So, Dave, a name that we saw a lot of, or I saw a lot of on X yesterday was Ian Thomas. Ian Thomas.
Y'all favorite tight end?
Dave. Now, all right, now I ain't gonna say that.
No. We're not. No. We're not doing this. What you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say something in regards to what we said on Cut to It.
Oh,
but I ain't gonna say it.
Okay.
I'm gonna chill. But Ian Thomas improving, and I saw his name a lot. My question to you all: are y'all done, or Or can Ian Thomas give you that Chuba type jump in his game?
Chuba
Right?
didn't take this long.
He didn't. I'm just asking the question. I'm just asking the question.
I'm just trying to.
You see me? I pause, but Dave. I pause when I ask the question because I already knew the answer to it. But I'm trying to be objective.
Look, man, you don't draft a tight end in the 4th round if you think you got your guy. I think it's going to be interesting. I think it's going to be interesting to see how this is going to go. We know that Ian Thomas is probably more of a blocker, but he has looked good. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
But they saying he catching though.
But we drafted him thinking that he could do that anyway. So he's doing what we thought we drafted him for initially. It just took him much longer to show up.
We drafted another guy.
But my point is,
with his great hands.
Pause. But my point is, we drafted another guy. This ain't his guy. This ain't Canales' guy, man. Like, Ian's not Canales' guy. But maybe if this gives the wake-up call to Ian, I'm for it.
Hey, yo, Cage Luke Mister is wilding, bro. My man said Ian and Terrence doing
preseason
gods.
Shout out to
Brent Burson, bro. Shout out to Brent Burson. If you know, you
legend.
know.
We'll never see a guy play for us ever again now.
Yeah, if you know, you know. Shout out to Brent Burson. This is a great point. Shout out to Chris Shepard. He says, I think the prior coaches didn't want to let Thomas catch the knee. They knew he was a blocker, and so when he gets shots, he drops. Maybe it will change with solid targets. Maybe, I don't know. But they also, if they believed in that, maybe they didn't. Maybe they wouldn't have drafted Jatavion Sanders. They drafted Jatavion Sanders, kind of knowing this information. So it's a little. Maybe they are kind of boosting up his trade value. Maybe that's the case. I don't know. But it was a lot of props. A lot of props for Ian Thomas on the timeline yesterday. So it's very interesting.
It was. I mean, they've been impressed with him, so we'll see. I just, man, I think if we can get something for him, we do it. But I don't see it happening.
I gotta hit some super chats. We missed some super chats.
Yeah, we missed a couple. Missed like 5.
Hold on, let me go back. Yeah, I'm going back.
Yeah, I'll do it, man. Hold on.
I got it. You mean the refs?
Oh, yeah, we did that one. We did that one.
Measure, got that one already. Noli says, any word on PMP Dynasty or Sleeper Day?
I could do. Oh, we got to do a rookie draft. Yeah. Let me get back to that. We'll do it next month. I'll set a date. We'll do it next month. We ain't got to do it right now. We'll do it next month.
Surefire Cat says the practice facility looked like a glitch in the Matrix. It was rendered. So that's about right.
That's supposed to be that.
My man said Diddy must be his manager talking about
yo, y'all gotta stop with the madness, man. Stop the madness, man.
I think y'all talking about
you're talking about Panero.
Yeah, Panero, yeah.
Too much.
Come on, bro.
Too much. By the way, shout out to Cameron, bro. Shout out to Cameron. Shout out to Killer Cam.
Another question says, are we doing a PNP Dynasty League? Cody,
we already got one going. I'll check to see if everybody still wants to stay in the one they got their extra slot. We can look into trying to find somebody else.
But yeah, man. All right. So that is Ian Thomas. Again, I don't have much. Again, I think it's too little too late, man. I think he got that motivation because now we drafted another tight end. You know, we drafted Tommy Tremble not too long ago, and now we drafted another tight end. So maybe that's, you know, putting a little energy behind him. But I don't know, bro. I want to see Jatavion Sanders out there. Like, I want to see what he can do. We've seen what he can do in college from a receiver standpoint. We've been missing a receiving threat here in Carolina that we know that Canales is going to use the tight ends. We've even seen, if you were monitoring the Twitter streets yesterday, you would see that there was a lot of talk about the different packages we were using and the tight ends that were in and out, and how there was a lot of tight ends throwing to the tight ends. So we'll see, man. I just give me Jatavion Sanders, dog. That's all I got.
Tell me how
Moving
you
on.
feel.
Moving on. JC, Dave. JC says he's healthy, ready for the season. You ready to put that money up or not, Dave?
Nah, but he also admitted that he feels like he's the best in the league when he plays, but the key is that he has to play. So he knows.
Dave, is you ready to put the number up, the money up or not?
14 games. That was it.
Something like that.
It was 14 games, right? But the thing is, man, I don't want to bet against somebody getting hurt, bro. I don't want to do that. I don't. I can't do it because I don't want to bet. I don't want to root for an injury. Cause I want him to be healthy every week.
So you chickening out is what you
saying? No. Rashad said that he was going to stay healthy for 14 games. Not me.
I absolutely did.
Rashad said he's going to stay healthy for 14 games.
I stand on it.
But I can't put a wager on a player like that when it comes to injuries. I can't do that. Because I want him to stay healthy. It just the history shows it's not likely.
Fair enough. I'm gonna agree with your integrity on that.
Yeah, no, I can't do that, man.
But
there's a lot of folks that don't agree with you in the chat. But
what y'all can. Hey, it is what it is.
Maybe they'll do the bet. I can't do that.
Shout out to the haters waiting for JC to get hurt. Y'all hating, bro. Y'all hating.
It ain't hate. It's just history. I think that's what I don't think it's hate. It's history. History has shown he hasn't been able to do it. Now, if he can do it, he's top 5 corner in the league. I'm the first to tell you that. There ain't too many corners in the league better than him if he can stay healthy. I know everybody's saying it because he's trying to get paid, but we'll see.
That motivates a lot of dudes to stay on the field, bro. And that's part of my reasoning as to why I think he plays 14 games whether injured or not.
It'll get interesting though if he doesn't, because now they paid this 5th-year option, so it'll be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, that's the cost of doing balls. I think even then, yeah, I mean, I think if something happens, JC he's a hell of a player, bro. He's a hell of a player. People are going to bet on that talent no matter what. When he's on the field, he's like that. He's like that for real. We'll see.
Like that for real?
Don't do it, Dave.
Don't matter.
Better ask somebody. Stop playing with me. For real.
Don't matter. I haven't changed the button.
We gotta find some more. We gotta find some more sound bites for players that actually play with the Panthers.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, he ain't really played for the Steelers yet, technically. So at least I got until at least the season starts, at least the preseason start. That's the way I feel about it.
Yeah. But yeah, so JC talked about his recovery. Talked about kind of doing some things different from what he's done in the past. So I can't wait to see him, man. And we know who JC is, bro. We know JC is that dude when he's healthy, and hopefully he can put together a healthy season this year. So that's all we got on JC. Talked a little bit about all of the South Carolina guys on the roster. There's a lot of South Carolina guys. Dave, do you know how many South Carolina guys we do have on the roster?
Too many. A lot. I mean, there's JC, Leggett. God, that's trash. Those are the main 2 I remember. There's probably others.
Bro, that's it. That's all you got?
Right now, that's all I got.
Bro, you got Wanham. You got Wanham.
Oh, okay. Who else? That's it?
Did you get 3? Clowney?
Oh, yeah. Clowney's on this. I forgot we signed Clowney. Yes.
Man, you ain't no... Man, Dave, I'm pulling... Yo, you ain't no Gamecock fan, dog.
I know. That's why I don't be saying it. Y'all ain't out here. Look, man, that's why
you don't want to be repping it. You be repping the Cocks.
No, you wants to keep saying it. I don't know why you want to keep saying these terms. I don't know why you want to keep saying these terms.
Squad, bro. That's your squad, man.
Look, man. Who else?
That's your squad, bro. Don't be hating.
There's probably like 4 or 5 from South Carolina.
It's 4.
Yeah, so
and I think
might be 5. It might be 5 soon. JC kind of hinted on that too, but I know he probably don't. I mean, he ain't a solid cap guy, but
yeah, I hope it's 5.
Yeah, we all do.
We got 3 Virginia Tech guys. Did you know that?
I didn't know we had 3 Virginia Tech guys. Do not ask me who went to Virginia Tech.
Amari Barno, Raheem Blackshear, Yash Nijman.
Okay. I want to
Three
watch
Tennessee
FCS football. I barely know the FCS guys on the roster right now.
3 Tennessee guys. I'm trying to see who we got the most. It looks like South Carolina guys.
It's probably South Carolina. 5. You got 5 players from the same college.
It's 4.
4. Excuse me. I keep trying to talk Gilmore into existence. Okay.
Yeah, you definitely trying to speak Gilmore into
yeah, because after we cut the kicker, we got another $1.8 million to pay him. So yeah.
Oh no, it's LSU, bro. We have the most players.
We might not after the 53-man roster gets down, but
that's a great point. That's a great point. As of right now, we have 5 LSU guys: Clavon Chason, Damian Lewis, Terrace Marshall, Stephon Sullivan, and Badara Traore.
We're definitely gonna be down to at least 4.
At least 4.
Likely 3.
Yeah. We got 3 Auburn guys. Whoa, we got a nice little 4 Alabama guys too.
Okay.
Yeah, interesting. So we need Stephon Gilmore to level this thing out and give us 5 South Carolina guys. All right, Dave. Anything else? Did we miss anything?
Nah, man. I mean, there's a lot of craziness going on with college sports, but I mean that ain't Panthers related. But nah. I think we covered the gauntlet. Dog. So the NCAA is settling on that lawsuit they had versus House, and FCS, the non-FBS Power 5 schools are paying 60% of the lawsuit just to pay players from FBS from Power 5 because that's where the money's going to. So basically, a lot of the conferences that don't play football, the conferences that don't play in the P5 are paying much more than the folks where this lawsuit started. So yeah, it's a mess, certifiable mess.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
It's like a $300 million settlement, I think. It might be higher than that. It's like a $300 million settlement. Court case, to do back pay for the players that play for the Power 5 conferences. Insanity. And I think they're trying to set it up so it's like a revenue sharing model so the players can get paid, but it's only going to be for P5 and it ain't going to be for anybody else. But anyway, that's been the big thing that I've been paying attention to outside of the Panther stuff and me not knowing how many Gamecocks are on the team.
Yeah, man. We did have some front office.
I ain't gonna talk about the Bunker situation because I didn't even watch the speech, so I don't know about that.
Yeah,
I heard about it.
I watched it. Yeah, I watched it. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut because it's a couple things out. Y'all see DJ Moore?
No, what did he do?
Just go to Twitter, Dave. I'm not about to get into this stuff, bro.
DJ Moore. What did he do now?
Yeah. I ain't got nothing to do with none of this stuff.
I don't care about that, man. That's not my. I don't care less about that.
Yep, I ain't got
players
nothing
absolutely
to do
should be
with
paid. By the way,
none of that.
Players should be paid. Like I'm not. Y'all are wilding. As much money that college sports brings into the atmosphere, players should be paid. Point blank. Period. I've always been team pay to players, but I will say this because of what's going on with the NCAA with college football with the playoff. College football playoffs competing with the NFL this upcoming year. The NFL is doing an entire Saturday slate to go head to head against them. So I think that was fascinating to see. Too.
The sport wins. The fans win, Dave.
They do. The fans do win. All right. Let me see.
All right, yeah, let's get ready to shut this thing down, man. Again, like, subscribe, notification bell, comments, all that good stuff. And we will be any kind of news jumps out the screen on the Twitters, anywhere else, we'll be out here. We'll go live and talk about it. Until then, I think we don't have anything else going on until next weekend, right? Or next Tuesday.
For the folks who watch PNP in Chicago, I'm going to be at Combo Breaker this weekend. So if you see me, just say hi. I'll be around. I'll be in a bunch of tournaments, get my ass whooped. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, you will.
Oh, yeah, it's
That's
bad,
a
bro.
fact.
After what happened yesterday, oh, yeah, it's rough, son. It's rough, bro.
Terrible.
But
bro.
I'll be out there, you know. Just
The
say
way
how
that-
you see me out there. I'll be running around. Peace, guys.
All right, guys, we up out of here, man. Like, subscribe, notification bell. We'll holler at y'all on next Tuesday. We out of here. Peace.